the podcast that probably won't last. It's your boy Shaad Live, aka Shaad the Guy, aka It Must Be Nice. And that's all I got. And I'm gonna go behind the back.
Yeah, I was playing Victory because we figured out how to work the live stream, y'all.
Oh yeah, we on
We
it.
out
We on
here.
our next.
We are out here. Gas prices a little high, so until Putin and Vladimir and all them other people get it together, we gonna make it do what it do. But
Factual.
what up, y'all? It's your girl Raven, aka Ray Rocksteady, aka half woman, half amazing, and I'm back on the block. Y'all see, I'm outside, right?
Kind of, sort of, not really, but yeah, same thing. We here. Yeah.
Back
Hey,
on the block, baby.
for those of you that have forgot, or maybe you ain't caught up on a few episodes that you need to catch up on, it's Lent here at the bar, so we're not making drinks. But what I will do is it's a new drink that I've been trying. They're not paying us, but health is wealth, my people. I'm a big Gatorade fan, and to my surprise, Gatorade ain't really good for you. And I thought I was being healthy. So, body armor, folks. Still, I felt like Gatorade was bitter at first, and they must have added the sugar over time.
You already got sugar now?
A whole but apparently 65% of the daily value that you're supposed to have in one of them joints, and I be drinking tons of them joints. So I'm on body armor. This is strawberry lemonade. It's pretty good to me.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've been like, this is the third week, going into the third week of Lent, and this week has been tough. I've been listen, and I only really drink socially, but I've been craving wine or something with a little kick, something to make my chest burn for a little bit. And it's because I can't have it. So I've been drinking Perrier's, but I ran out of Perrier's. So that's it for y'all that don't know. It's like mineral water that got a little fizz to it. So tonight I got a Sprite, quench your thirst, even though they don't pay us, just so I can make it through.
Hey, Raven, that's problematic. They need to stop paying us because we have Sprite on this joint a lot.
We do. Right? We do be having a little lemon lime.
Yes, right. You need to start paying us. You need to start paying us. But we can't go any further without going into our blackout.
Blackout?
Tonight for my blackout. Last week did all black woman because it's Women History Month. So this week I'm gonna do all black women that don't be doing all of that craziness and making it hard on the black man in the black community because it's a special place for all of y'all out here. And ain't not saying it's not a special place for y'all black women that be making it tough and difficult on black men, but it's a special place out here for them that understand.
Okay. So who you shout out? Is it a person in particular or just all the black women that be making it easy for y'all?
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, the women that don't be holding y'all accountable.
Yeah, because we already hold ourselves accountable.
Okay, well, shout out to them. I guess
just for understanding.
What I need from you is under.
Come on now, bring it on in here. Full circle.
Simple as 1, 2, 3.
Now, Raven, see you about to, it's almost summertime, so
I was like,
y'all know what time it is at the bar. You trying to figure out who got the solo.
Listen, we all know you gonna sing soprano.
Go ahead. Who you black out? I see.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep it with black women, but unfortunately, my blackout is just a shout out to the Braxton family because Tracy Braxton earlier this week, she did lose her battle with esophageal cancer, and she fought a good fight. And we didn't really know what she was going through, but Ever since the show ended, she kind of like fell back from the spotlight. And anytime you would see her in pictures and things, she was looking smaller. Um, so they really kept that under wraps. But I always liked Tracy on the show. She was kind of like the black sheep amongst the girls because when they got their deal, Tracy got married and had a kid. So she wasn't really a part of the whole Braxtons when they were like out on the scene like that. So she was always looking for her just due. Um, and then she finally got it. So she kind of branched out and started acting and was doing her thing. And she has a movie coming out soon that's currently in post production. So we'll get to see her posthumously there. So I just want to say, rest in peace to Tracy Braxton and my condolences to the Braxton family, especially their mother Evelyn. Um, so yeah,
Oh yeah, agreed. Um, Girl, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to make light of this moment.
you don't know Tracy.
Girl, you sound smart, girl. You say esophagophilus or cancer. I was like, God, that goes. I won't never gonna get that out. I was like, ooh, she probably got a doctor in front of her name. Yeah.
This is what happened when you don't drink at the bar. You could enunciate.
Oh, you enunciate,
You can say all the words
all that. Hey,
for real.
hey, you did that.
Thank
That's
you, thank you,
what did you do?
Mr. Stuffaluppagus.
No, but I'm assuming that got something to do with her esophagus.
Yeah, it's like stomach cancer. Yeah.
I thought the esophagus was like the throat.
See, that's where I got dumb because I don't know, but it is that kind of cancer. We're gonna get out of there.
Yeah,
Get us
we
out
gonna go ahead and back man up out of there. We got real smart, but real dumb real quick. Ah man.
right dumb.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So where we at? Cause at this point we done fooled up early.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. So we're gonna bring up something I wanted to bring up last week. Apparently, they're doing a new College Hill, but with celebrities that went
Yeah,
to college but didn't finish. So they got like Nene Leakes, Stacey Dash, Ray J, uh,
hold up. That's
Big
not like a porno cast already.
Big Frida, um,
The you talk about big
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom that be doing drugs with all the women. Odom. You mean I'm still in
Oh,
love with Kim Kardashian, Lamar Odom?
he's in love with Chloe. Get your
Well, see,
Kardashians
it's
correct.
all getting confusing now because they can't keep Kim and Kanye out the news. So I felt like we had to put them in this show. So
They was coming later.
shoot. Oh, I'm confused. I'm not no,
Imagine
we're not going
they
down that. That
they
sounds
found
like
Stacey Dash.
Stacey
I
Dash
think I think
mess.
she's invited back to the cookout. I'm not
No,
sure.
she's not. No, she's
No,
not.
because she apologized for acting crazy. She said
But
she
she's
was going
still
through
gonna
it.
vote for Trump.
We don't know. We
Yes,
we
we
gonna
do.
see how she acts on the College Hill for the college dropouts. And
Yeah,
they're on
with
the
the Negroes.
they're they're at some school. It's not Jackson State because Tracy Edmonds, as you know, that College Hill is her show. You know, she's engaged to Dion. She was going to bring it to Jackson, but it's not at Jackson. It's some other Mississippi school.
So she didn't want to bring down the class of that school, her school.
But yeah, I was just I don't. I meant to talk about that last week. That's
Like, are they
crazy.
gonna be back at school?
They're going to be staying at.
I ain't asked that.
What would you say?
Are they gonna go back to class?
That's
Because
I
if
don't know.
not, this is wild. You
Maybe
could do
they're
this
going to
on
do it like
a
how
fake.
you remember that Trump show? What is it? Entrepreneur? What was it called? Where he'd be like, "You are fired if you got kicked off." What was the name of that show? The Apprentice. Maybe they'll do it like that. Like you have a project that you have to like a college type project. Maybe not enroll in classes, but you're going to be doing stuff, and then if you don't do it, you are expelled.
No. They need to take that thing off the ear. That's what they need to do. They need to take that off the
I'm
air.
trying to figure out when
Lamar Odom gonna be
did
doing drugs. Big Frida, I'm not getting canceled. What's
Thank you.
who else on there? Stacey
Immediately,
Dash. She is in a sorority with what's that other black girl that thinks she white and she be saying all that stuff to black people?
Candace
Oh,
Owens.
Candace Owens. What's the other one? Who else in there? Nene Leak's gonna be swinging from the dang on community showers. Yuck. And Lamar Odom gonna be drugged, man. No, this sounds bad. Somebody gotta stop this.
When did Ray J ever try to go to college?
And Ray J gonna be trying to make movies
Another
and
one.
telling people he only drank because he be trying to support his friends, but he don't drink. Come on, man. No, we can't watch this. We
I
can't watch.
feel like that's a line
America,
you
we
would
can't
say.
support this. And you know we support black people here at the bar. We can't support this. This is a
I
nigga
go
mess right
watch.
here. We don't even say nigga. This some nigga shit.
I go watch in my Charleston voice. You go
Hey, we all go watch.
watch. I would be in the TV like this. What time it come on?
I ain't gonna lie though.
I can't wait.
This might get us canceled, but
What you about to say?
told when certain stuff come on my TV, I turn the volume down. Sorry, Big Frida.
Okay. Did you watch the Nicki Minaj Joe Budden interview?
I don't really pay too much attention to Nicki Minaj, not Joe Biden. What they do?
First of all.
Oops. Do they
Anyway.
watch?
Yeah, I told Joe to like hold us down and look out, so we can go. We about to be on the JVP network,
Oh, all right, my bad. I take it back.
right? No, but that interview was needed for the culture. So Nikki kind of just broke down, her stance on like everything happening in the industry currently, and how it was for her coming in as a woman and being like she laid the blueprint of what it meant to be a female rapper. The hair, the look, the butt. She took accountability for like kind of starting the trend of the butt shots with the female rapper thing, and also saying that Wayne and Mac Main and all the guys that were in Young Money back then kind of was the motivation for her to get the shots because she was insecure. Because they would have all these women around with voluptuous bodies, and they would only rap about women with the big butts and the voluptuous bodies. And she was like, I didn't look like that. So I felt like I wasn't appeasing to not for them, but just to men in general if I'm trying to reach a large audience. So I had to change myself to, capture the men. And she was like, in hindsight, I should have never did that. But it is what it is. But all in all, I thought the interview like
They can see you. Hey, come on. Hey, Juicy here at the bar. She talking about if they can see her.
we got a special guest.
Yeah, come on, get in here. Yeah, say hello to the people.
Hey, Raven. Hey, people.
Hey, Jerica girl. Hey.
They know it's a production. Go
That's
ahead.
our videographer.
Yeah, she getting
She's
our
in the
snapshots
back.
for the week. Yeah, they know. We got little words and stuff in the background that they can see. Shoot,
Girl, we high tech, yeah. We
Hey.
high tech.
Hey, I didn't call you today for that video for Kill.
Is Zay in here?
Nope, but if he see it, he gonna hit. And if he don't watch, oh well, it's out there. And now they know why we waiting on Kill. Let's go.
Okay. So Diddy versus Mace.
Diddy versus Mace. And
Again.
Mace, I thought this man was a pastor.
Murder Mace.
I said, oh, pastor.
Pastor.
I know. No, not saying that my reverend would be saying nigga or cussing or anything like that. But
I'm gonna let myself out of that.
I'm gonna let myself out of that one too. But all I'm saying is the great Mace, great Master Mace, is out here wilding, and he got heat for Diddy, and Diddy don't care because he getting young in Miami. Literally.
Listen, I
That's
don't
the
know why Mace is starting his rap beefs up again. First of all, he knows Diddy's not going to respond.
he
Second
50.
of all, he wants his masters. And Diddy's like, pay me for it. And he's like, I offered you 2 million. Diddy's like,
That's not enough.
that's not enough. Also, I mean, if we're gonna keep it a buck, just okay, we know what Diddy's reputation is and all of that. But technically, Mace never fulfilled his contract.
Listen, at this
Mace
point,
did
Mason,
one album and retired and moved to Atlanta and became a pastor. Then he came back in '04, tried to get down with 50, but he
but he won't
still
cuss
was
the name and saying
contractually
nigga.
what?
He won't cussing the same nigga then. He a whole different beast now at 50.
I know. No, I'm saying when he came back in '04, he tried to get down with 50 Cent when I said 50. He tried to get down with 50 in G Unit. Remember that window shopper video? And
Yeah.
Mace was in it. Mace was trying to be back murder Mace and be down with G Unit, but he was still contractually
Hold up, what
on
name?
Bad Boy. So that's why that whole Welcome Back came out. That whole album came out on Bad Boy. He still owes Bad Boy 2 more albums.
Bad Boy. Well, Bad Boy owe everybody from what Mace is saying. So they all just owe
But
everybody.
I'm saying if you don't fulfill your part of the agreement as a business person, like
I
nah.
mean, he 50. He 50. He better go pray for some tithes and offerings because he ain't gonna get it from Diddy. Diddy is in Miami going crazy. He got a
Every
freaking bicycle that he ride back on the water. Man, but that boy is not, man, what? Man,
in the
listen, Mace will not be thought about next week.
right. The churn from the band, they coming out, little Freddie P saying that Diddy ruined his life. He
Diddy
still have nightmares.
shouldn't have walked the what you call it for the cheesecake.
Listen, you
That's
sign up for a show, the show gives you a deal. In the show, you know you're going to be in a group. You already know you're not going to get any money if you're in a group. That money has to be,
unless
and
you
that group was a crazy
GYBU.
group. It was like 6 people in the band.
Unless you GYBU, but I understand if you worldwide entertainment.
And on that note,
What?
shout out to the boys.
Shout out to the boys.
The boys to men.
Down.
Oh, your boy Jussie Smollett is free. You're gonna say it like Jussie Smollett. How Dave Chappelle say it?
I didn't say nothing about him. I ain't trying to get us canceled, and all I
No,
got is
he said he's
stuff.
not suicidal, so I should be free. Like, does that 1 and 1 equal 2 there? I don't know.
My thing is, I don't even know where the suicidal thing came from. I guess that's something that had to do with the whole.
He think they put him in there, they gonna try to kill him.
For what? Because he gay?
I don't even think his sexuality has anything to do with it. I think because he's Jussie Smollett.
What the hate crime was about him being gay, and he like put all of that as a.
Those were his friends and his lovers and his cocaine party buddies. All that came out in trial.
I ain't about to say nothing. See, Raven, you know what? It's something in the
I'm
atmosphere.
literally just speaking facts. All
No,
that came out in trial. But today they let him out on the appeal with his $150,000 bond. All he has to do is show up to court and then he don't have to put no money down and they're gonna let him out. So Jesse's been in jail for 3 days and now he's free until his next court date.
Raven, I'm not saying that because everything that gets to the tip of my tongue, I'm like, God, we gonna get canceled. You gotta find me at the next topic, sister. I'm gonna see you in a minute. You talk
I'm
about
gonna
just
take this as a win for Black folk because they be trying to keep us down. And yeah, I don't believe Jesse, but white people do a whole lot less and get off for whatever. They do a whole lot more, and they get off. So nobody got hurt. Jussie, you should probably pay some money. I don't think you need to go to jail. And I'm glad this saga is over. Now, I do still need to know who shot Megan and who was in that car with Terrence.
No, you did not just take it back to that's what I mean. You just took it back to the black man and you took it to Tory Lane. But since Jussie don't.
No, I'm just saying that, like, this is one
saga. Nobody was hurt, no harm, no foul. This Negro tried to make everybody believe that everybody hated him because he was gay, tried to kill him, right?
But did you die? But did you die? Nobody got hurt.
He pretty much attempted to fake his death in a sense. That's a crime. He couldn't have died because he staged it. It wasn't.
No shot. As much as you be trying to be all the black man, black people should be able to do dumb ass crimes like white people and not serve time. Just the same. Yes. Okay.
I told you I leave that one alone because Jussie is okay. Okay, where we at? Because this gonna get problematic before it get problematic. So,
you got your brackets together?
North Carolina all the way. I don't need a bracket. UNC to the end. That's all.
North Carolina straight.
Yeah, North Carolina straight.
Straight box like it's the lottery.
Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. I don't really see no need to worry about none of the other stuff, as long as we got the end in the right way. Yeah. So any team that would come across us, yeah, they lose. If that's what you're asking.
Speaking of March Madness, is that Future's best song?
Boy, that boy got hits. Actually, hot take, Train. Future. I thought he was actually only going to have one good album and be done. I didn't think his sound would last.
He created something. I don't know what he did, but he created something.
A vibe.
He changed the landscape of. I don't know what he did, but he did something. And damn it, March Madness that's the one. If Esco didn't get locked up in Abu Dhabi for 56 nights, where would we be?
Hey, Raven.
Where would we be?
Raven, we got breaking news. What? This just came across on Instagram from Plug Sounds about 5 minutes ago. Kanye West has been suspended from Instagram for 24 hours.
What?
Yeah. I told you this, man. Between him and Kim, they will not stay out of the news. Bro, what?
You had me scared. What they did
Lord. This is really
locked up in the basement.
No, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'm scared for Kim K. This is really on some Kim. This is on some Princess Diana type stuff. Yeah, something going on here. This is weird. It's really getting weird. I'm sorry.
We just have to pray for all parties involved.
I'm praying. I'm praying for Kanye because that boy on some stuff.
He want his family back. D.L. Hughley said, "Ha, Kanye, you lost your wife to a white man."
Yeah, man, I ain't laughing at D.L. Hughley because he ain't even been funny on the Kings of Comedy.
D.L. has his moments. He's too. He's real. We're gonna get out of there. Anyway, Ray Allen and KG, Kevin Garnett, they squashed their damn near 20-year beef.
Oh no, that was.
Who you doing that for? That's
for basketball.
Okay.
Because Ray Allen did chase them rings with LeBron, but at the end of the day, Ray Allen was a buck for forever. He was chasing the ring when he went to Boston. He had already solidified his career in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. But he didn't have the ring.
He didn't have the ring. But even with that being said, he already had the ring in Boston. What's wrong with him chasing more rings if he's going to be an influential player. And don't get me wrong, I definitely understand Kevin Garnett's position because, damn, that nigga ain't got a ring without me. Yeah, he should be
How
upset.
many rings did they get together in Boston? Just one?
Just one, shoot, the Lakers beat him.
That's why KG was upset, because
He only got one.
they had an opportunity to get more. But at the same time, they were the first to like try to do the big three, right? Before LeBron and them, right?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
there's no big three, most of them call. But I mean, if you look back at basketball, there's been a lot of mega teams and stuff too. So
okay. I feel like, because did you watch KG's doc on Showtime? First of all, it was amazing. I didn't realize he was as ratchet as he was.
You don't watch KD play basketball? Like, dude, be out there straight. Like, bro, why would you even say that about somebody? You know, he said that Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
He said on the doc that he never said that. He said he never said that. He didn't say what he said, but he said he did not say that.
Listen, and I'm not gonna lie to you, what he said might have been worse than that. Because to make a grown man come to your bus and try to demand you get off.
That's what happened?
Yes, Melo went to the Boston Celtics bus and was like, yo, he gotta see me. And he was like, yeah, nah, my mans and them said your girls taste like Honey Nut Cheerios. At least that's the story that I got. And you know, I get it hot off the press. You know, I ain't gonna fluff it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it in LA. You know, I'm just trying to be like one of them LA reporters.
Whoopie whoop, whoopie what? Yeah, come on. Yeah, no, I realized KG was so ratchet. Even in his like the retirement ceremony when he called up, I was like, "Good to see Ray Allen here. Good shit." Like, there's kids here, bro.
He didn't get fucked by that. He was shocked to see Ray Allen like we all were. He was like, "I got Ray Allen. Good shit." Like, what? How did you get him here? I hate this nigga.
No, but what was so funny? Paul Pierce, he looks like a child amongst them. He just comes up.
He be playing the fence. You can tell he be playing the fence.
Hugs him from the side. Paul Pierce he's on another planet. First of all, Paul ain't been right since they fired him from ESPN. Since he had them strippers and that Airbnb.
But you know what though? I think that locker room was probably more fun than people thought it was when they were actually playing together. You got Kevin Garnett, crazy ass. You got what's it called? Paul Pierce, that's clearly freaky leaky and like to have a good time.
You think he just put a sex tape out on Instagram?
Huh?
He put a sex tape out on Instagram on accident.
You really think it was on accident? He told me he was gonna do it. You know, I get it out off the press. I ain't gonna fluff nothing.
Whoopie whoop.
Whoopie whoop. You know he from Inglewood,
right? Paul Pierce is out of control. And Ray Allen is like the father of the bunch.
Nah, he the brother that sit there and just laugh and smile and shake his head like this nigga freaky and this nigga retarded.
I'm gonna just get my threes off.
I'm gonna just shoot. Yeah, he was the one that the family, you know what I'm saying, his family done put him in with a low trainer, done worked on that shot all his life, shot that took him to the league. This nigga over here been tripping his whole life, fighting people, telling people they wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios and like, man, if you ever just really look at Kevin Garnett in the middle of a game and be like, bro, who hurt you? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, he said he played with anger because
he retarded. Sorry.
No, something wrong with him.
Something wrong with him.
Like to see Ray Allen. Shit. It's like it's the middle. Why would you say it like that?
Hey, not gonna lie. I just want your mama to know that's you using all that profanity.
I had to do. She's watching too. Hey, Ma. Hey, Mama.
Real problematic here.
I had to tell the people what he was doing because you have to paint the picture. He said it like that.
I told the people twice. I ain't counting.
Okay, Tom Brady unretiring. Who does that?
Jay-Z,
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan, all the greats, all the fucking greats. What?
I guess
This is the first time I thought about that. Damn, yes. Oh, Boss Soul, apparently he hit on here that, I'm dropping gems before Zay can even drop the dang on. Okay.
It's hold it.
My bad.
Listen, I guess to be great, you got to retire it and say, nah, just kidding. But at least they took a
No, it don't
year.
work for everybody. Ask Mace.
Who?
Mace. Exactly. Sorry, what'd you say?
I was like, at least like Jordan took a few years. No, 98 to 2000. He took 2 years. Jay-Z took about two years.
Yeah.
Jordan retired twice, didn't he? Well, that like 93 season, 94.
Yeah, but what you call it did what, a month?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these folk took at least a year or two. Tom Brady said, yeah, I quit. Nah, I'm at home with these kids and Giselle. let me
I
back in,
can't
dog.
do this, but my place is on the field. You
Let
said
me back
what?
in, dog.
Giselle, would you change a diaper? Why you do that?
She probably asked me to take out the trash. She's like, with these hands?
Nah, Tom was like, you better run a fly route. Go deep. You gotta talk to football to Tom. That's a hard thing to do, to go to doing nothing when you done dedicated your whole life. But I ain't gonna lie though, if it was me, and just knowing myself and my relationship with my kids, right? I would honestly say if I had a successful career as Tom, I think after I said that I was gonna walk away, just to be able to spend time with my kids more time than normal, I think I wouldn't be able to go back to it. I would enjoy that much more than like slapping meats with another grown man on the field.
But also, like, them kids kind of grown. Like, this is the age your daddy playing the
They're like
NFL.
teenagers.
No, that's kind of grown. Like, fam, you lit. Go back and play, Dad.
First of all, your daddy is the Michael Jordan of football. Your daddy is the Jay-Z of football. Your daddy is the Mace of football. Not Mace.
I didn't need the Mace.
But real talk though, your daddy Tom Brady. If the kids on your age don't know that your daddy Tom Brady and you got bragging rights to be like, yo, my daddy Tom Brady, they probably never mind.
No, I'm just saying, I'm built different. Like, you don't gotta be home. You was never home anyway. Keep playing.
You see, all right, Corley Ray.
if you were never home and now you're home, you're about to be bugging me. I'm about to be bugging you. Just go play and like let's live life how we've been living.
So just go out there and die. The man about damn 100. You want
He's
the
a
man?
quarterback.
All right. Well, go ahead, Tom Brady. Until one of them, Tom Brady don't get hit a lot because he used this a lot, which is great for him, and it's still gonna give him a few more years. But he get hit the wrong way, boy. He gonna really feel that.
Then we'll take care of Dad when he comes home.
And now he really on your nerve because he can't go nowhere. Now you gotta feed him and change his drawers.
Well,
oh yeah, he ain't got no diapers to change, but shit.
You never know, Giselle. They only 40. Giselle might want another one. And this, when people retire, they always have that oops baby, because this is the kid that they can really raise and do stuff with.
That's because he at home swimming in that thing all day.
And in another note, swimming, DeShaun Watson.
But swimming in all of them joints.
He's been cleared of all sexual charges in criminal court. He just has a civil case, so now he can be traded anywhere.
Yeah, he not paid for it. They can't easy. You can't put him in jail for services that he paid for.
It's really tied up between the Panthers and the Saints. Living in Carolina. I don't know. He played at like he's a Carolina boy. It would be.
Do we got a lot of rub and tug polish?
No. I don't know. We might have to go out. We might have to outsource.
Yeah. He actually, at this point, it might be smart for him to outsource.
Yeah, I don't know. But the Panthers want him so bad. They're like, if he comes here, we'll let him hire our next new coach.
She better not be a dang on masseuse.
You think the coach will be a she?
Messing with DeShaun, he freaky. He said, shoot, I ain't raping nobody. I paid for all of them.
I
Actually, the
paid
Texans
for it.
paid for
I
them.
paid for it. If I own it.
He got it.
He took it.
He ain't take it. He paid for it. There's a difference. If you take it out the
There's a
store, you
difference.
stole it. If you paid for it, you bought it. Two different
There's a
things.
difference. Fair
You go to
trade, no
jail.
swindle.
You go to jail when you steal it.
All
You pay for it. You're responsible.
right. Well, we'll keep y'all posted on the movings of DeShaun Watson if he'll be a Panther or not.
And and we'll keep a close eye on the coaching.
That part.
Because if we get any Asian masseuse, love you long time.
And on that note, you know what time it is.
It's your baby's mama's sister, uncle, cousin, friends, sisters, favorite hookah girl, bartender, owners, baby's mama, sister, uncle, cousins, friends. Favorite segment of the show. Ask the bar. What we got?
Our ask the bar question. I feel like we've asked the bar this before, but this person insisted that we ask it to the bar again.
Yeah, sound like a good one.
It's not, but it's all we got.
I'm gonna take it.
How much is too much to spend on a first date?
How much is too much?
This is a man posing this question.
Okay. So I'm gonna say how much is too much. I'm gonna say that too much for a first date would be at the discretion of whoever's spending the money, because my tax bracket might not be the next man's tax bracket and vice versa. And not only that, I think we got to break this narrative of the man has to be the one to spend the money on the first date. Why can't y'all start taking us out sometime?
I knew this was coming somehow.
So that's my
I
question.
knew it was coming.
Throw it back at the bar.
So you're saying if a woman came up to you and approached you and was like, "Oh, y'all were hitting it off," and it's like, "I want to take you out first," you'd be open to that? I feel like we had this conversation before, and y'all don't like aggressive women.
No, it was never about not liking aggressive women. It just doesn't happen because y'all want. So this is personally my opinion, and I'm not in the dating world like that, so maybe I don't know, but just me observing what's going on here, right? Just from social media posts, etc. Y'all want to not be the traditional woman. You want to be the modern woman who is bold and who is independent and who is equal, right? Which is great, but you only want to be that when you want to be that. Because I
Yeah.
feel like the new age woman, these bosses that are, especially these black women who has the highest rate in the growing businesses and stuff. Why y'all bosses ain't taking us out and showing us how it's done? It's showing us what needs to be reciprocated. Because if we really talk about something being 50-50 in equality, right? If that man can't meet you at that level that you're presenting to him after you show him, because the thing is, it's different ways for people to learn. Some people you can just tell them and they'll do. Some people you got to show them and they'll do. And some people, shoot, you ain't got to do none of that. They just gonna do. But you got to be okay with knowing that there's different learning styles, and you got to be able to say, all right, so maybe he didn't get the hint that this wasn't a good date. Like I like Ruth Chris. So I'm gonna go get me Ruth Chris one night and invite him to tag along as I get Ruth Chris. Now I'm not gonna wine and dine him, but I want Ruth Chris, and I'm going to invite him out to have Ruth Chris. I'm gonna let him know the type of meals that I eat. If you can't eat the way that I eat or afford the way that I eat, we can't have these type of conversations.
So
We don't need
you
to talk
talking you so you saying
I
that,
said y'all
but
bosses and all that. It's women
if
month.
a woman did that, you you would not be reciprocated to like or open to that like, oh,
Not everybody
okay,
is. Not everybody is.
this is the type of food that you like, or this is what the echelon of date that you want. You would not be reciprocated. You would be like, she's ungrateful. I took her here. This is what she wants. I'm not doing that.
No, because now I never said now. Don't talk down about wherever I took you. If we ended up at Chili's, Applebee's, whatever, don't say nothing about it. You just be like, hey,
Go through
I
it and then
I appreciated our first date. I think it was good conversation. You know, but in the back of your mind, you like, man, you shouldn't took me to Chili's. You wanted Chimas, right? So you be like, listen, I'm feeling really chima tonight, and I'm going to go there. I'll be there at 7. I'm not gonna pick you up. We can meet there. I'm trying to give y'all some leeway. Listen,
we
because
know,
you never
yeah,
know. You might
we know
decide you're ready to leave, and he got to pay his own check.
you're making all this sound fly, but if a woman really did that, it would be over with.
Why? No, you know what that would be like. Boy, she take me to damn Chima's. Yes. But I don't even know where the hell to take her. Only places I know is Chima's and Ruth Chris, and we done did both of them. I don't know. Shoot. How much is too much to spend on a third date? Now the question I changed because now he got to figure out, well, what I got to step it up.
But what
Most
happened
women ain't
to
gonna take a man out on a date. It's plain and simple. And that's
not
just something.
not maybe not initially first. No, I can agree to that.
Why not?
But because men don't like forward women, y'all say y'all do until a woman is forward, and then you basically you be up. I don't want to say the word because my mom's watching.
I got you.
No.
Thank you, dear.
No. Women swear they want to be straight up, but women just be women, man. At the end of the day, our nurturing spirit.
Women just be women.
Yeah, yeah. All
You
right.
said so. Okay, you see that's where like we will have that man woman talk for hours because we're never really gonna see it the same way.
I just gave y'all all the credit in the world. You ain't see it. I said y'all was bosses. I said,
Yeah,
y'all can
but
set the bar.
and that's the thing. We're bosses. We're all this. So when it's time for us to be vulnerable, when it's time for us to live in our womanhood and want to be submissive, we want a man that will take charge and lead and plan the date and let it be nice. You should. You're talking about men don't they learn different ways. Da 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 da. Okay, that's fine and that's understandable. Let me land because I let you fly. Okay, that's fine and understandable. But also, a man knows the caliber and what type of woman he's dealing with off rip.
Not,
So you
not.
should be able to gauge what you can do with one and what you can do with the other. You know, if you meet this girl somewhere, let's just say nice or whatever, you're not about to take her to Chili's or Applebee's, but the chick you meet at the trap, you might take her to Chili's and Applebee's. That's just on a micro level.
What do we do? So where do we meet the Chima girls at?
First of all, Chimas is gross. Second of all, second of
State
all,
48.
anywhere you can gauge.
No, you
You
can't.
can, as a man, you can gauge what you. And anyway, you should want to. If it's a first, if you're at this, I can only speak for us being in 30s. We're both not in a dating scene anymore. So I'm just talking to the men in general. If you're in your 30s or late 20s, you should probably be dating for intention, right? Because that's the time where you're starting to put things in perspective.
Raven.
You're not just you're if you're trying to take a woman on a date, you're not you probably do want to end the night in a certain way, but you're not fully expecting that. You want to just take the woman out, get to know her, y'all have a good time, da 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 da. You should want to plan something nice.
Raven. You know the only attention a man needs? Starts with a J, starts with an ends with an S. Jergens. What?
I was
I
gonna say
promise.
John.
If most guys would take a visit to Jergens before they actually text some of these girls and stuff, but I promise you, a lot of girls would not. I bet you there's a girl right now trying to figure out why this man ain't text back last night, and it's because Jergens got to him before she could reply.
And that's fine.
Yeah, y'all
But
really
if
don't
you're
understand
offering to
how
take
something
someone
can
on a date, then you should put some thought and effort into it. And
happen.
even if you do, if your budget affords Chili's now, we're not saying Chili, there's anything wrong with Chili's and Applebee's.
Yes,
The
you do.
question was how much is too much for a first date? One, I think you should gauge the situation. Two, you should also gauge your bank account if you should even be dating at all. If you can't make it nice. And that is what it is.
So
Three,
time
if you're over 30, you should be able to go someplace else outside of Chili's and Applebee's.
so his bank account is going to determine how nice the date is.
Yeah.
Oh no! I got to beg to differ. So
You can
let's
plan a
talk about
nice
this.
cheap date. Yes,
Yeah,
you can
it's the
plan a nice
first
cheap
date.
date.
Actually,
Money isn't always everything with it because really it's the thought and attention behind it.
fellas, all I'm gonna say is on your first date, give her something cheap, but put a lot of thought into it. If she appreciates it, that's the one that you probably want to move a little bit forward with because she appreciates the finer things of life and the thought process. If you got to put a lot of money behind it, you always gonna have to put a lot of money behind it, my brother. And at that point, what if you ain't got the money to put behind it? Now, where do we go?
I
Nowhere.
can agree with that statement. I can certainly agree with that statement. If the
Start
gift
small.
is if the gift doesn't cost a lot, but it was super thoughtful, most women will be head over heels with that because a lot of times men will do the over extravagant thing thinking it's that's what I need to do when really it's really the smaller things. It's that you took the time to listen to me. You adhere to what my wants, need, like what I like, whatever. Da 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 da. Remember we had that one asked the bar if the girl was doing too much because she bought the boy the cigar.
Yeah.
She listened to the man.
Well,
She got the cigar, and it was lovely.
well, is she still smoking the cigar? We don't know.
We
So
don't know. We just hope they live in black love heaven forever. I don't know.
everything is a swing at the fence, and we just got to make sure
Yeah.
that people trying to knock it out the park. That's all.
It is. Also, we gonna end it like this. It's very ugly outside. So if you're involved, it's cheaper to keep her. Try and stay involved as long as you can. Because
Jesus,
you don't want to be out here. It's ugly.
Jesus. Well, the weather outside is
Rightful.
not delightful, but we're here in the Bar Life Lounge, and it's time to
Done.
go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Until next time, we'll see you here at the Bar Live Barcast, the podcast that probably won't last. It's been a blast. It's your boy Shaad Live. And until next time, we want you to.
Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
And we'll see you next time here at the Bar Live Lounge.
Bye.